last thing is the big labels that go on every light plot. You need an instrument symbol key, and you need a title block to provide really essential information for the people installing. Here's the instrument symbol key. So in my lighting toolset, I have this instrument summary tool. That's what Vectorworks calls it. Click that, and you get this icon that looks like a big table of information. And put it somewhere. Usually it goes around the top left corner of a page. It just happens to be a place that isn't used for a lot of other stuff usually. So I have a nice white space there that wouldn't be obstructing anything. So I'm going to put it there. I click once and I can rotate it. Just like everything else, it pins it in place and you can rotate. You would never really want to rotate this though, so just leave it nice and vertical and click again, and it inserts this summary for us. Now let's see, I'm in a random class. I'm going to switch to the notes class. That would be smarter, because we gave you one. There it is, and the notes class has a fill to it, so it automatically gets rid of the stuff that's behind the note box that I'm putting in here. Alright, so this has a bunch of stuff in it, stuff that I don't need. I can edit it now. I'm going to select it, and object info gets populated with a bunch of stuff. The first thing I want to do is build the list. Click that button, and you get here. So right now, on the left side is like everything that is in inventory in this file, and on the right side is everything that's showing up presently in this symbol key. So we need to show only the items that are in the light plot so that everybody knows, like, such and such symbol means it's a 14-degree source 4, and so on and so forth. These arrows let you move things between the two lists. So I'm going to click the bottom arrow here. It's going to get rid of everything. So watch what happens. If I say OK, there's nothing there. So now I'm going to go back and build the list from scratch. And since these are the only things used in my personal light plot, these are the only things that appear because I've got this used instrument symbols only thing checked off. I like to do other elements sometimes also. We'll go through those too. Let's start with used instrument symbols. I want them, so I'm going to put them in there. Just like that. Just click that single arrow, or click the double arrow to move them all over at once. And now I can drag and drop to arrange them. So make there be some kind of logic to this. Either all your ellipsoidals go first, and then all your pars maybe, and then maybe they all go from either widest or narrowest beam angle, in some kind of order. I'll go narrowest to widest. And then you want accessories too, if you have any. And then you have, under other elements, some ways you can make some subdivisions so that it looks nice. So I'm going to do a full divider. There it is, just a line. And then I'm going to drag that up so there's a division between the lighting fixtures and the lighting accessories. Then I'm going to do another full divider. And then I want to do this typical symbol thing. What that is a key to your label legend. We'll see what that's like. There you go. All the other stuff leave out. Rarely do I see them used in anybody's plots. I personally think, and a lot of people agree, that the symbol key needs to be as simple as possible. Don't give people extra information they can find in other spreadsheets and so forth. Keep it simple, makes it easy to read. Okay, I'm going to say OK here and see what we've got. Now, why don't I have a label legend key? Let's investigate that. I'm going to click Build List. select my typical instrument guy here and say Options. And I just have to choose the symbol that I'm going to be using. So I go to Label Legends in the Symbol Folders category. And then I'll just pick the legend that I use the most, or else the legend that has the most information in it. So like if you have one label legend that has a gobo category and another one that doesn't, pick the one with the gobo so that you're showing everything. In this case, I'm only using legend 1, so that's what I'll go with. Say OK, and OK again. There it is. So see, if I zoom in here, that's what that does. It tells people what each label means. That can be important. Okay, these are too small though, compared to if I zoom out. See, these are in 1/4 inch scale. That's the default that Vectorworks forces on us for some silly reason. We're going to make it the right scale by going into Object Info again, and instead of 48, which is the ratio for 1/4 inch, we're going to say it's a 1:24 ratio again. Enter. Now everything's the right size, same as the light plot. What else do we want to do in here? We want to show wattages. Yes, I like that. Not necessary if you only have 1 wattage in inventory, but as I recall, I gave you the option of having a 750 watt lamp or a 575 in the inventory I gave you, so maybe you want to show wattages. You can show counts if you choose. Sometimes that's useful. So showing counts tells people how many fixtures of that type are in the light plot. That can be nice. You can also compare to inventory. If you have, I have not, but if you have added your inventory counts to Vectorworks, it's something you can do. That's what that's about. So it'll tell you if you are beyond your inventory. You can do little things to tweak the margins and the spacing. We'll skip it for now. The one I want to do is say show title here. So it says what it is, symbol key, and I like to have its position be inside or, whoops, or below. You can do whatever you want. I kind of like inside. I think it looks nice. Okay, and I'm going to make it a little bigger text too, so it's, again, very prominent on the page. Maybe I'll even bold it so people really can't miss it. Okay, so that's that. Your key will probably be bigger. If you are using the strip lights, the Color Force 72s, those are like a huge vertical thing. Maybe I can show you. I'll just build the list, go to unused, and throw the Color Force in here. Drag them up. So those get kind of crazy big. Do your best. If it gets so big that you can't fit your symbol key in anywhere, drop me a line and I will show you personally how to deal with rotating this symbol so it's horizontal instead. It's a little bit of a headache, but it's not that bad, and it'll clean it up for you. Okay? So there's the symbol key.